everybody? RB here, Philly Take with RB. You know what to do. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, ding the notification bell so you're instantly notified whenever I upload or go live. Today we are back and it is just minutes past 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guessed it, the Philadelphia Eagles did absolutely nothing. Now, I want to apologize for not putting out a final thoughts vid yesterday. Just had some things to do. That game was disgusting anyway. I was just happy that the Dallas Cowboys were falling into pieces little by little and then are just ultimately done. But the Eagles are not doing that well either. Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson are a problem. And Doug Peterson, the way he's handling himself in these press conferences, laughing things off is really ticking me off. But today was the NFL trade deadline. I know it got wrapped up in a bunch of other things, but by 4 p.m., any guys would have had to been traded, and there weren't a lot of moves this year. I know it's been a weird situation, weird times and everything, but there were a few. The Philadelphia Eagles highlight of the trade deadline is waiving Jason Kroom. The guy actually called a touchdown a couple weeks back. We go and get rid of him. Obviously, Goddard comes back and everything. Am I surprised that Howie Roseman did absolutely nothing? I would say no. But at the same time, he just pisses me off. Like, the whole thing ticks me off. Look, I'm a person who wanted to sell because I believed for once in maybe NFL history, a team could do all of the following. They could sell, get better while selling, and then still win the division. And yes, I want to win the division because I have a winner's mentality. I want to get the experience. I want our guys to have that chance to go out and compete. And you never know what could happen in a given day in the NFL. With that being said, like I'm saying, this might be the only time ever in this terrible, exhausting division that a team that, like the Eagles, can sell. They can get rid of some of these old expiring contracts given our terrible cap situation right now, and get better. Because we have young guys. We have a young core now of Travis Fulgham. Jalen Reagor's back from injury. Dallas Goedert's back. And these are the guys we're going to be rocking with going forward into the future. We are looking at an Eagles team who is going to need to get rid of a bunch of aging veterans who are being overpaid, essentially. And we need to stock up on draft picks so that these next couple years we can go through a successful rebuild without, having to completely struggle. Now, I don't think Howie Roseman should be in charge of the draft because a lot of our draft picks have not panned out at all. But it just gets me, like, Howie Roseman, what he did today was just complacent. Now, I understand what this tells you today is that guys like Alshon Jeffrey, guess what? Nobody will take his contract. He is completely screwing us, and there's nothing we can do about it. If we cut him right now, we take a huge hit. And we're paying the guy $11 million to do what? Nothing. To sit out with an injury this and an injury that. He does nothing. We are essentially being screwed by Alshon Jeffrey. Deshaun Jackson's another one. We probably could have tried to trade him, but no, he's injured. We could have tried to trade Ertz, but no, he's injured. We heard rumors about Will Parks. He's still on the roster. At the end of the day, I wanted to sell and accumulate draft picks. Send one of these guys out for a 6th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, whatever we could get for them, and just get ready for the draft next year. At the same time, I would say I expected the Philadelphia Eagles to pick up a guy. We usually pick up someone who is like, nobody profound, but at the same time could have an impact, right? But we do absolutely nothing. I would have said, why not go out and maybe give up a 7th-round pick or a 6th-round pick for an aging linebacker who might still have some value in him, who can come in and help us produce, right? Just because TJ Edwards had a great game, it doesn't mean we still don't desperately need linebacker help. We are banged up at offensive line. We could have used the depth piece, right? But no, now we're going to have to rely if someone gets cut or something like that. And while I don't want to bring back another Jamon Brown out of the dust, all right? People were talking about wide receiver. We don't need wide receiver. We have our young core going forward. At the end of the day, look, I'm not terribly mad. Just disappointed we didn't do anything because I don't want to give up a future first, a future second, a future third. That is the last thing I wanted to do. Because I don't think this team is in right now in prime shape to win a Super Bowl. Now, going down the rest of the season. Can a team get healthy and hot at the right time? Absolutely. You never know what can happen. But it's just crazy how Howie Roseman just sits on his behind and does absolutely nothing on the day of the NFL trade deadline. He has made moves the last 3-4 years. And this year, I guess we're just sitting complacent, 3-4-1 at the top of our division, which we probably will win. But at the same time, I mean, he doesn't go out and get any type of help for what he could get. And Eagles just showed me a ton of complacency today. Like, yeah, we'll go to the playoffs probably, and, we'll have these young guys, and we'll see what happens. I guess there's just no emerging areas of concern when it comes to this Eagles front office and organization. It's ridiculous that we didn't even try to get rid of any expiring contracts or even bring in any vets who could at least try to have some help for this team. It's ridiculous, man. Ton of complacency, ton of, just satisfaction, I guess. I mean, Doug Peterson's been laughing things off in his press conferences, so it makes sense, right? I guess it makes sense. And, well, we're going to rock with what we have. And, I mean, guys keep going down to injury, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But the Philadelphia Eagles, Howie Roseman, the front office, do absolutely nothing on the day of the trade deadline. And at this point, it just is what it is. I guess we got to rock with who we have and see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Perfect.